Welcome to the channel, guys. Are you a man, single, still interested in getting married, but you're already above 40 or just about to clock 40? There's a general notion among women about you, and I'm going to tell you why that is in this video, right? So welcome back to my channel. My name is Chisom. If you're a man who is 40 and above, or almost 40 and single, but still interested in women, the truth is that a lot of women will think that something is wrong, that you're kind of creepy, you may have bad behavior, you may have a secret life that is hidden that you don't want anybody to know, and just lots of things like that. So let's just have a conversation, shall we? Right. So if you're ready for this conversation, please don't go anywhere because I'm bringing it back almost immediately. Right. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe right now. Okay, so welcome back. So truth is, I'm saying this from a perspective of someone who was also single. If you didn't know, I was single till I was 39-year-old, 11 months. So just a month to my 40th birthday was when I got married. But then, I'm a woman, right? And I don't, what do you think? For women or men who find it easier to get married at any age? I leave it to you. Drop in the comments. Who do you think would easily find a partner no matter the age that they are? Okay, so while we're going on, so I'm saying from a perspective as somebody who understands what it means to be a certain age where people think it's already late before getting married, looking at this scenario from that perspective. So I'm wondering, if somebody comes to woo me, toast me, check me out, finds me interesting and wants a relationship, then I find out that he's maybe 43 and he's single and hasn't been married. What is the probability that I would immediately fall in love with him or let my guard down? They are very low. Why? Because I'll be listening to things he's saying and things he's not saying, and that's because I'll feel like he had all the chances. Now that's how all women think, right? Men are supposed to find it easier to pick any woman of their choice and get married. Of course, because men traditionally are the ones who make a dating decision. They are the ones who actually are like the trigger of home. So they're the ones that go out to get a woman into their life, then build a family, and the family bears their name in most cases and all of those. So somehow they are the ones to initiate relationships, right? So when a woman finds a man who has all it takes to have gotten married but is not, and is already advanced or into middle age, like 40s, she becomes suspicious. So she's gonna likely ask a lot of questions. If the responses are coming back like, no, I've never been married, no kids and all that, it's going to raise even more suspicions. The truth is, I understand, right? There are reasons why a man can be 40, single, hot, and still desiring a woman to settle down with. Okay, it might just be that, cool, he's been trying to find his feet financially. For the part of the world that I come from, we are typically known to, or rather our men are typically known to marry later. Like they want to build their empire, probably build their own house, have their own car, just be comfortable financially. And I'm talking about the Igbos of Nigeria, right? But that's just general notion as well. You know how it is. So I understand that can be the situation. It can make a man stay till that age. I actually own a company that my two co-founders are males who are, between the bracket of 36 and 40 right now, and they are hot guys, handsome, intelligent, doing well at their standard, but they are both not married. As much as I would like to, coerce them, say things like, cajole them into, oh, why not, marry this lady, why are you doing this? I know better not to do that, okay? I know better not to try to force them or try to know what's happening even in their private life. Now, so I understand from my own point of view, but we're talking about scenarios that are not typical, right? So that's taken. Another scenario where a man can be that age and not married is that he may have made a decision to be single, right? So maybe single till that point to change his mind later, or single by choice in a way that either he wants to be consecrated to God or religion or some sort of ritual that does not demand him to be married. Okay, so people are even committed to work, so they know the kind of work they're doing. Well, if they have a woman in their life, the woman is going to be demanding, need affection, need time that they may not be able to provide. So they keep it aside for a later time when they are maybe done with the job or something. So people have different reasons, like I understand. It can also be biological. It could just be that, you're part of those kind of men who don't need a woman in their lives. Like biologically, they are not wired to want a woman in their lives. And I know you know what I mean. And so, but the truth is that exists, but a lot of women don't see it that way. A lot of women believe that men are the go-getters, hunters, they're the ones going. I mean, so many women also have this queer idea that men are going for women, even when they have a woman, they want another one. That's a general notion, but that's not also true, right? So they don't understand how that this guy is single, is up to 40, looks handsome, have something doing, and is not married. So they raise a flag, they raise a help me here, a signal, like this guy might be hiding something. And the truth also is that a lot of men also at that age range would have been previously married, divorced, widowed, or maybe just have baby mama drama. And that's typical. So a lot of women will actually feel comfortable to know that, okay, he's 40 or 42 or 43, but he's been previously married. So they get ready to accept that, okay, there's another woman somewhere who has had a marriage relationship with this man. So they can know where to tidy, hopefully. Or they get into knowing that, okay, this man has been married before and has lost a spouse. So they also understand, okay, if I'm going to come into this man's life, I have work to do when it comes to making sure he's healed and all of those scenarios, right? Now, also, if the man has never been married but have children by a woman or several women, they also know what they're dealing with, like, okay, baby mama drama, and I'm going to have to deal with all of that if I become wife. So they actually put themselves in a psychological mind frame to handle all that. But the truth is, these are all the scenarios, so that I understand. But tell me, if you're watching me and you're single and you're between 38 to 40 or above 40 and you're not married but you really want to marry sometime, tell me in the comment section, if you don't mind, why you are still single. Okay, so the ladies can be schooled as well. So let's go to the next segment of this conversation. The truth is, why do a lot of women think that a man at that level must be hiding something, must be creepy, or must be badly behaved? So some women will think that this man must have anger issues or have abusive tendencies, and that's why he's still not married. You know how in Africa a lot of men think that when a woman is not married at a certain age, they think she must have some bad behavior. It's crazy. So they make it look as if marriage is a reward for good behavior, when we know that there are a lot of people, in fact, sometimes, like I was single till I was almost 40, so I can say this. Most times we look at all them bad girls, all them girls who can't cook, all them girls who don't, who are not commitment minded, that they want to get married. In some cases, let me say most cases. So that's also the same thing. When you flip it the other way, people just think there must be something wrong with this man somewhere. There's something wrong with this man somewhere. Okay, so now another reason also that a man can be that age, at that level, I'm not married, is that sincerely he's not ready for monogamy. And I like this because I actually have somebody, my friend, who is also in my main community, who actually opened up to me that the truth is he's almost going to be 40 and he's not interested in getting married yet, even though people are putting a lot of pressure on him, and especially his mom as well. But he doesn't want to disappoint anybody. Why? Because he said he cannot date one woman. He can't even do all of those "I'm dating you" exclusive thing. He wants, and he has always had several women at different times of his life. And he was very frank with it. So he knows what he's dealing with. He knows himself, and he's not trying to deceive anybody. So that if he goes ahead to get one woman to try to meet the family, do all of those marriage rituals, that is going to be it's going to lead to a broken relationship or a broken marriage now, because the lady might not be able to accept that he's not wired for monogamy, or rather he thinks he's not wired for monogamy. And so that's the reason that a lot of people are also still single. Ladies, please listen. Yeah, some men are not trying, they are trying their best not to deceive anyone who believes in monogamy. Any woman who believes in monogamy, they're trying to make sure that they don't deceive you into getting into a marriage, a monogamous marriage, and then they are stepping out. And this is an attribute I found very strongly that is very impressive, because a lot of men don't have the muscle, the strength, the mental fortitude to be themselves, to own up to the fact that this is why I don't want to do this. A lot of them would rather pretend, go the way of their mother, take their mother's choice of woman, marry her, and then keep stepping out and causing chaos, then breaking somebody else's heart. It's even better you discuss with her and let her know exactly what your stand are, and then she decide whether she can deal with it, or you guys should decide to do an open marriage kind of arrangement. And I've said this over and over again, the strongest people are people who are not afraid to be, who know that whoever they are, no matter how weird people think it is, there are other weirdos around them who will genuinely love them for them. Okay, now let me also say, all of these scenarios are for us to talk about the fact that you already have a snag, right? If you're 40 or almost 40, have a good job, look handsome, things are going well with you. Apparently, you know how people see it, but you're not married and you're trying to finally talk to a woman, make a commitment and all that. The possibility of her not telling you her suspicions are there, really high. She might not mouth it, she might not say it, but the truth is that these are things I think you should do while trying to date after 40 as a single man, right? Number one, come clean to this girl, right? Don't hide anything. Don't try to box in it. Don't try to do all of this. I shouldn't say everything to the ladies. I shouldn't tell her everything. I shouldn't tell her about my past. No, come clean. Come clean. Be upfront about who you are, what you want, your expectations, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. It makes things easier from the beginning and makes the relationship last. Okay. Secondly, what I think you should do as a tip, because your situation is kind of unique, don't go for a woman who is immature. And that by now we're not talking about age. Immaturity has nothing to do with age. There are women that are not ready to understand. They're not ready to take responsibility. They're not ready for commitment. They're not ready to understand where you're coming from. Don't make the mistake of saying, oh, because she's young or she's this age or all that, I want to marry somebody younger than me so that my age will not really show. I have somebody who will take care of my children. All of those scenarios that we play in our heads, please don't do it. Go for somebody who is mature, who can understand you for you, and who will be a great support for you. Somebody who is your best friend. Go for somebody who is your best friend. Don't go for a woman who is not mature, please. Whatever maturity means to you, please find out and don't do it. Go for a woman who is mature, who is ready to take responsibility, who, even if you're not there for any reason, she can step in and be committed to what you guys are building, right? Number 3 point I have for you when you're ready to settle down at age above 40 is ensure you have a marital plan. Please don't do marriage like guys who married younger, who are test running, who are making the mistakes on the go. You have something good at your advantage, which is experience, right? So please sit down and plan the kind of marriage that you want. In fact, that should be your proposal lines to the woman that you want to get married to. So you have to be asking her exactly if she's coming on this journey with you, if she shares these views. Those are the things that should be your conversation starting points at the point of dating and marriage, okay? So please don't make the mistakes other people have made. You understand the world better now. You understand marriage. You know exactly what you want at this age. So don't play them down or try to please anybody. Please plan the kind of marriage you want, and you'll definitely see that you'll find a woman who fits, who has the same vision, who have the same vibes, who you can collaborate with to make your life interesting. At middle age, what you don't really want to start doing is, playing around trial, trying things out. No, you should get into marriage intentionally. Okay. Number 4 tip I think I have for you if you're dating at this age is ensure that you are prepared for fatherhood. very, 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 very seriously, because at this age also, I know you might want to get to your children, in immediately. Please make sure that you study all that you need to study about the woman's body, about reproduction, about your body. Please go for medical check. Make sure that everything is on point, and please don't also forget that you are building a family that will not leave you. You're planning to build a family that will carry your family name. So make sure that your name you're building on is going to open doors tomorrow for people, for your grandchildren tomorrow, right? Years down the line. So please be intentional about it, and please don't let any woman come into your life who is not intentional like you. Don't do marriage, carelessly. Don't play with your role as a father. Learn all that you have to learn, read books, ask questions, and please don't forget to go for medical checkup and make sure that everything is ready. Okay, that takes you to the next point. Yes, make your health a priority. So when you're going for the checks, please make sure that you have the right body size. Make sure that you can spot the early onslaught of stroke, prostate issues and all of that. Learn the right things to eat, the right, because you're now in middle age. You can't be playing with all the alcohol and smoke and all of those things that guys have been doing from when they were teens. You're now in middle age. I mean, you should start doing away with all of those things, so that you can be healthier and you can enjoy your marriage. If you're ill or you have heart attack or have cardiovascular issues, you won't be able to enjoy this next phase of your life, which is marriage. And you have to, and remember, you're carrying someone's daughter along on this journey, and you're bringing other little ones in. You want to live long, you want to live happy, you want to live healthier at this stage of your life. So please make sure that you do all of that. Do your blood work, do your semen profiling, everything that you need to do, and please be amazing. Okay, next 2 points, and I'm gonna get out of your way. Yes, be ready to receive love and be ready to give love. I know you have been single since you were born till this point. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. You may think that you're ready to get married, but you might just discover that if you don't make up your mind to receive love and to give love, right, you will struggle. The woman in a relationship with you might become resentful. So you want to be sure that you're ready to give love, share information, share your body, share everything that has to do with sharing. Because before now, I haven't done it in that scope. Make up your mind to do that, and it will really help you. It's a decision that you have to take, so that when you're being shown love, you receive it wholeheartedly and you can express great gratitude. When you also are supposed to be sensitive and do your role as a father, as a husband, you are not holding back. So if you're already holding back emotions and all that, please deal with those aspects of yourself before you get married, because it's part of the things you need to be equipped with in marriage. And finally, make sure you have a checklist. You get my checklist down below. You can click and download for yourself to look at the 21 things you must do and check out before you finally choose who you need to get married to. Okay, please don't forget to be amazing. And at 40, you're cool. Women are all over you. Please choose wisely and be amazing. Your love life is what matters, right? I've been able to unveil women to you on this channel, and if you want more advices, check out this video and get more equipped for the journey ahead. Until I come your way again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and be amazing. If you want to reach me for therapy or for any question that you want me to answer, please drop in the comment section or send me an email via the email address on the screen, and I'll answer them in a video like this. Thank you so much. Bye.